used to come out of the factories that were here 100 and some years ago.
Okay, so all they dump the chemicals here also in the water.
Well, that was a long time ago. They've cleaned this river up. It's considered a clean river now.
I see. I see.
But of course, we used to dump everything into the water because it went away and we didn't think about it.
I see.
But that was 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So this bridge is one of the original bridges for the city.
Wow.
You can look at these stones and find the maker's mark every once in a while. There's a lot of lichen on the stones right now, so maybe not be able to find them, but I don't know if this is one. No,
It's not.
yeah. You know what I mean by the maker's
Yeah,
mark?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Some mark.
Each stone mason
Mm-hmm.
would mark his own stones,
Uh-huh.
and so you can still see those sometimes. I find it fascinating.
Yep.
This is one of our little parks. This used to be an actual dam, and there was power generators from some of the factories that were along the way. Like you can see here is one of the outflows from a factory that used to be there.
Yeah,
and they would
yeah.
suck in the cool water and cool their system and then just dump it back out into the river.
Yes. It's wonderful. Yeah, there are bubbles. It means there is something in it. Still.
Well, yeah, but the dirt will do that too. But if you go down like by the Kent water treatment plant, there's a lot of bubbles. Like
I
soap
see.
bubbles, yeah.
Yeah.
So from this bridge going uphill, if you pay attention to kayaking, there's the whitewater levels. There's some small whitewaters right upstream, and then it comes through here, and if you're coming through on a kayak, it splits and it causes this whirly here, and then it goes over here to where when this was a boat lock, and they changed the heights of the water through the locks.
I see.
You can't see it right now, but there's a couple of really long stone walls that run under the water here. So there's a tiny little measure stick over there.
Yes.
See, it says a 5. We actually have professional whitewater kayakers who come and they love this river. When it's up like this, I would not go on it like this because I would die. When you can see those stone walls is the only time I'll do it, because then I know, like this curl right here,
Yeah.
those are because of the walls. So if you're in a boat and you hit that wall, it's gonna flip you.
Okay. तरी म्हणून का ही Cuyahoga river आहे आणि ॾाढो खूबसूरत कैंट जी
Oh,
खूबसूरत
you can see the wall from here.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's part of an old lock where
Yeah.
they used to, so this is all new. There used to be a real dam here, that's a fake one. And then they had the boat canals, and we had, like, they had the mules that would walk on the side of the water and pull the tugs on the river. So that's all part of all of that. And so that comes here. We took out the dam because dams are not healthy for the water system.
Yeah.
And we just put one in that looks
Yeah.
nice. This is a little poem about the river, and we have a heron. We have a bunch of herons that live here, but we have one who literally lives right here. We have pictures of him standing on the sign about it. And yeah, so
it's like a little wider here than,
yeah.
do they like do it deliberately to narrow it down?
Yeah, because this was the lock, and so it used to be when there was a real dam here, all of the water would just come up over all of it.
Yeah.
And then they would close the gates, and the lock would be down. boats would go in, they'd lift the water up and open the downward gate and let them out to the deeper water.
Yeah.
But when they redesigned all of this, for whatever reason, this is how they did it. But yeah, so when the water is not flooded like this, it does not go to the left of that island. We actually have probably a dozen kayakers who are inexperienced and come get on the river when it's flooded, and their boat will go left, or it'll get stuck right there at the point of the island, and they'll get sucked under, and then we have a rescue team that has to come get them and save them. I don't know if it's still there, but I think there's a kayak still stuck under the water right there. Yeah. And people fish over here all the time. In the summertime, this is full of water and it's overflowing.
Oh.
Just for the aesthetic of it.
So, what is the flow of water in different seasons? Like, highest in summer? Because
most of summer, unless it's raining. So this is almost 1,000 coming through here right now. Most of the summer, unless it's raining, it's down to 100 or 200. So this is really up. And then when it rains, it almost always goes up to 1,000 for maybe a day, and then it comes back down.
nice.
So you're from
Pakistan?
Pakistan?
Yeah.
He took hides and turned them into leather, and he used the water from the river to do that. Was just a big building right here. And here, let's go down this way. So John Brown is an historic American character who was highly Christian and wanted everyone to know it, and very vocal about his beliefs.
I see.
And although that could be annoying, and he did annoy a lot of people, he also did not believe in slavery, and so he was an abolitionist trying to abolish slavery. And he went all over the country fighting against slavery, and he did a lot of good about that. But there's landmarks all over the country you'll see about John Brown. So that's why this park is named after him, because he had a business here.
I see.
This is one of the places we put our kayaks in and out. A lot of people come here to play in the water right here.
Yeah.
Normally, when it's not been raining, you can walk across the river here. It gets about chest high.
I see.
But it's mostly just about knee high. Like the whole length of the river between the reservoir that's about a mile up there, all the way down to where you have to get out of the river because then there's giant waterfalls. It's mostly just knee high, the whole length of it.
Yeah.
Not terribly deep. There is a big hole over there at that corner where you can go in over your head, but you don't accidentally fall into the hole.
Yeah.
So a lot of people come here and bring their kids and play in the water. It's really nice.
Okay, on a sunny day?
Yes.
On weekends?
A sunny day, anytime that it's not.
If I come
cold
on
out.
Sunday and with some food, spend my whole day here.
Yep, you can do that.
Perfect.
People will talk to you. You'll see people walking dogs and having kids. And there's a little, what is this thing called? You would just go in and ignore the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And just walk the path.
Okay.
The way that the path lets you walk. Just let you have a little inner peace.
Yeah, good.
It's getting a little muddy. It's lovely down here. I come out on my kayak probably once every week. Sometimes I end up 2 weeks. I love to just put my kayak in and float all the way down to Cuyahoga Falls, which is where you have to take it out, because if you don't, then a little bit further, the waterfalls are 20 feet deep.
I see.
There's actually a festival in the summertime where the professional kayakers go there and intentionally ride those.
I see.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. Terrifying. I'm just a get in and float kind of girl.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when it's warm out, people will be bicycling and pushing baby strollers and walking their dogs.
Yeah.
This is very busy when it's warm. But when you've lived in Ohio for a while, you hibernate in the winter time.
Yeah. I can help you. Okay.
Just standing on a hill.
Wow. It's big.
Yeah.
It's never ending.
So there's concerts in this little hall over here,
Mm-hmm.
and people can rent the little picnic things, but usually just anybody can come and do that.
I see.
And there's a little building back that way
Mm-hmm.
with a fireplace that you can rent.
Wow.
I bring my hammock here in the summer
Mm-hmm.
and hang it up in the trees.
There are a lot of people come.
Yeah, when we have festivals, there's always food and drinks, but regular times it's just quiet and you come enjoy it on your own.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring a picnic with you.